the true beauty in a woman is reflected in her soul. It is the caring that she lives, the passion that she shows. The beauty of woman grows with the passing years.
The typical Gashora girl is kind of like Joan of Arc. She stands up for what she believes in. A girl who is able to make her own decision, to pursue the dreams that she wants, to give back to her community.
Very great characteristic of a Gashora girl is the compassion that you develop while here.
Gashora girls are always behind each other, and by behind each other I mean they're always pushing each other towards their dreams.
I think the term we use is, I think it exists in English, opportunity grabbers. So very into grabbing opportunities, anything, they'll go for it.
There's a saying, talent is universal, but opportunity is not. What I see in Rwanda is that if you give opportunities to people, they will take them. They have the ability, they have the intelligence, they have the drive to do amazing, incredible things, but they need to be given the opportunity to do them. You're going to find that you have thriving communities where people are able to create their own futures.
The students that come to Shoguns Academy, they know how lucky they are, and they work very hard for that. They are up at 5 o'clock in the morning. They are expected to be in class to do their prep at 6 o'clock in the morning.
The current will decrease. It is resistivity. To know what is happening from here, I subtract this minus this, I will get this.
You can imagine that our girls are busy, they're really busy, from 5 o'clock in the morning to 11 at night. Day in, day out, from Monday to Friday.
We need to find to be, to see.
They really work hard at making sure that they reach their full potential and they reach that opportunity of securing a scholarship, going to university and changing their lives.
Number 2.
We have to study every day, including preps, we have night lessons, and it's so hard to get time to be able to put in the SAT and TOEFL preparations.
Coming to Gashora, I think it opens doors for you to look at things differently. Yes, you need to work very hard, but there are many opportunities to apply to many colleges. With the platform they create for you to come up with any idea, I feel like I'm growing as a person and as a leader.
School is actually about developing, it's about growing, it's about changing from who you were to becoming someone better.
I had a tough background. I've lived through poverty, but when I got to Gashora, I got a chance to grow. I realized that everything was possible.
Those who vote yes, 3 tables.
I have seen how much being involved in extracurricular activities matters. It opens the mind. You get to think of bigger things. We started the Peanut Butter Club. In the beginning, it wasn't really a club. It was more of an idea. We came here and for our first time, we saw on our tables that we had peanut butter. None of us had ever seen peanut butter before. And when we put it on our bread, it was really delicious. We always thought that peanut butter was something so huge that it wouldn't be made from just our hands. People came to us and they told us, if you like peanut butter so much, why didn't you make it?
With the help from the school, from the friends, from the donations, we got to incorporate our idea into a business and took in more girls to work with us.
What is really unique about our product is that every step of making peanut butter, it all comes from our team. In just 1 week, we can get over 500 jars of peanut butter made.
Oh, look at this, look at this. Wow,
And then here we are today, from an idea into a real business today. Yeah, 24,000, and they said they're going to drop the money.
We participated in a competition. It's called the Spring Accelerator. It's an inter-African competition. At that time, it kind of seemed impossible. They told us that we had been shortlisted. They were actually among the top 20 businesses in Africa. We're only high school students, and we're able to do something this huge. We got to the finals. It was awesome.
What does everybody think?
So it's still that spirit that we can do anything that is out there, because if anybody is destined for greatness, it is surely us.
Divine, Sylvie, Caritas, Samantha.
Dear Dr. Randa was started by the students of Shoguns Academy when the Burundian Civil War broke out. Our political conflicts in the region from Rwanda to Burundi are only caused by one thing, our mindset, because we have been taught about divisions that continue to haunt us from past events. Currently, a UNHCR transit camp had been established here. We have organized catch-up classes for the children of the camp in order to release them of their trauma stress. We have also been organizing fundraising events in order to collect money and clothes from our communities. The world is unfair, but then the small acts that we do actually mean a lot. We distributed everything that we had collected, so we managed to somehow contribute to the well-being of all the refugees at the camp. Age doesn't matter when you're willing to work and solve a problem. We know that somehow we're inspiring someone to do the same thing. When we play with children at the refugee camp, it feels like we are able to create an environment for them free from all the trauma that they have experienced. It feels like we are able to make them happy, which is the greatest kind of feeling that you would ever have. The point of education is about giving back to our communities. I think life is not about success, but service, to give back to make the world a better place.
I have every expectation that our students will come back. They're going to take the tools that they've been given and the opportunities that they have. There's no stopping them. They will do whatever it takes to make sure that they achieve their dreams and go on to impact their communities and families in positive ways.
Yes. I would love to see my country being, in general, self-sufficient. I believe that my role in that is going to be more focused on infrastructure. So I want to take engineering in university.
I want to study international affairs, business and politics, and come back to Rwanda and work for my country.
I would love to see my country change in the future. Like, my biggest dream for my country is the day when students will not need to go to the United States for school.
By educating a girl, not only are you changing that student's life, you're changing her family's life, you're changing the country one student by one.
With the ability to change things in the world, it is our duty to make an impact.
I think Gashora has uncovered that part of me. Now I have the need to learn about other people, the need to engage with different people, and the need to impact my country has now become larger. And yeah, so Gashora has really done something great in my life.